how do you edit a video? I mean, yes, you cut, rearrange and all, but how do you edit? How do you choose what comes next, what kind of effects you add, and at which point? For me, that's music. Music is my #1 inspiration for editing a video. No, wait. Music is my #1 inspiration. Whenever I start in a new project, I first define the music. Sometimes that's already the song which I will be using, but mostly just the genre. Knowing which song I will use or the genre helps me with the camera work and lighting. When possible, I would sometimes even play back the song while filming. It sets me in the right mood, and I notice that I handle the camera different with each music genre. Have you ever filmed a wedding or just a party in general? Well, when everyone is dancing and you want to grab some shots of the people having fun, have you ever noticed that you film on the rhythm of the music? If it's a rock and roll music, your camera will dance on it. You put some wild moves in it and experiment with Dutch angles, zooms and other camera movements. But when the sentimental opening dance of the bride and the groom starts, you take a distance. And if you have the option, you make gentle movements on a slider or Steadicam. And you move with the music. Now, when you're filming a commercial, an event or corporate film, there usually is no music to adapt your style to. But in fact, there is music. Just not on that point. It will be there once the editing is done. So that's why I do find it important to put yourself in the mood of the music that you will be using. For those who know, we have our own corporate video where we were showing the making of a commercial. And when we wrote down the scenario for our corporate film, we actually first got the song and then wrote a storyline exactly on the music. And you can click in the card up there to see that video if you like so. Now, I would like to end this video with a resource from which I gained so much inspiration. To those who aren't familiar with the band Sigur Rós yet, well, they once did a film experiment where they gave a budget to different filmmakers and told them to make a film with their music, and how they would translate the music to a visual story. The 16 films that were made are all extraordinary, at least for me. They were a huge source of inspiration to me. So I would suggest anyone to see them. You can find again a link to it in the cards up there or also in the description below. And please let me know how music affects your work. I'm very curious to that. Thank you so much for watching, and as always, stay creative.